Hey guys, I don't usually go live on this format on YouTube, not this particular way, but I wanted to just talk about a couple of things. I had a conversation today with a lovely lady. Let's call her Annette. And Annette was talking about all these different things, and I realized into our conversations and her and the knowledge that she had and the things that she was passionate about, that she happened to be a leftist. She was a lefty, but she was like a very pleasant person. She wasn't this evil, cold-hearted lefty monster. She really was actually quite nice. Go away, Maddie, from Maddie's Modern Life. Everyone, subscribe to his channel, even though he's insulting me. The point of this particular YouTube live is the fact that she had no idea about realistic real life scenarios. We were talking about, are you a racist? What do you think? We were talking about the fact that, for example, we started talking about, hi Margaret, we started talking about, so this is really off the cuff, like I haven't even prepared anything. Usually when I do a live, I've prepared something. We started talking about the Philippine president, and someone was saying that he has permitted, he's made it okay for his henchmen or his military to rape women if need be. And I was like, whoa. I said, that's extreme. I said, that's ridiculous. He sounds like I said, was he elected or is he a dictator? And then someone else participating in the conversation said, no, he was elected. He's an elected official. And then this leftist girl, Annette, says, yeah, and Trump really loves him. And then the other girl participating in the conversation, Lisa, goes, I don't think Trump likes him. And I said, what makes you think Trump likes him? And she goes, oh, I happen to know. I said, no, I said, look, I don't know anything about this Philippine president. I said, to be honest, he sounds like a leftist. And why would you think Trump likes him? Because you saw it on the news? I said, well, if you're believing the news, then your information is clearly inaccurate anyway. And she goes, no, he sounds extreme right. I said, no, he doesn't. He sounds extreme left. Everything all the information I've just been presented with, the Philippine president sounds like he's extreme left. She goes, but leftists don't do that. Oh, are you kidding? She had no idea about anything. It was really funny. And I said, she goes, no, that's what extreme right-wingers do. And I said, what? I said, what? I didn't want to get angry at her because that's not a nice way to respond to someone. And I said, I don't understand how you think a person on the right does that. I said, now, people on the extreme right are insane. People on the extreme left are insane. And I'm hated on both sides. So, I'm pissing off all the right people. But for her to say that people on the extreme right condone rape when they are full-blown traditionalists, they wouldn't, not to say that they can't, anyone can violate another human being, but it was just really strange to me. And I said to her, yes, I said, people who are extreme on both sides can absolutely do these things. You're right, but this president does not sound like an extreme right winger. And then I thought, well, let's Duterte, let's look it up. And I looked it up, and I said, Annette, by the way, according to Duterte, the Philippine president, he considers himself a socialist and he is a leftist. And all of a sudden, why are male feminists such rapists then? That's funny. Point of the story is, I was very quickly, with a quick Google search, I was able to prove her wrong. And she goes, no, but she had nothing to say. I easily burned her. And then later on in the day, I said to her, so, you say that you're a proud leftist, huh? She goes, yeah. So what kind of things do you do? She goes, oh, I go to rallies. And I'm like, what was the last rally you went to? And she said, oh, the slut walk. And I was like, I said, that's funny because your people didn't even, you know, let me document it. You know, it was meant to be a peaceful bipartisan event. And I show up under the impression that that's exactly what it is. And I just want to document it and put it on my channel. Walk from one end to the other, and Antifa didn't let me. And she goes, what? How? I don't get it. That's impossible. Like, leftists don't do that. Facepalm twice. Are you serious? Like, I was like, I said, are you serious? I said, what about, I said, so are you on any leftist pages? Have you ever heard of, like, Tom Tanuki? Have you ever heard of Slack Bastard? Have you ever heard of, it's not as bad, but it's called, I think it's called Australia is Better Than This? And she goes, oh, I'm not on any patriotic pages. I don't believe in patriotism. I'm like, okay. I said, so you're a leftist who doesn't use Facebook? How the hell did you know about the slut walk then? It was really, really strange. And then she goes that she doesn't believe in nationalism. And then I said, so what do you think about Black Lives Matter? And she goes, oh, I think Black Lives Matter is good. I said, are you serious? You think Black Lives Matter is good even though they're extremists? She goes, what do you mean they're extremists? I said, they kill cops. She goes, she looked at me like I was insane. She goes, are you serious? I have never heard that. And I said, Annette, just because you've never heard it, it doesn't make it untrue. I said, this is the stuff that I do outside of outside of my job. This is the stuff that I focus on. I said, how can you not know that? How can you not know? It was so weird. It was just, she goes, what about all of the black people that have died at the hands of cops? She goes, and I said, yeah. I said, I agree with you. No one should be murdered and killed because of that. I said, a lot of that is falsely advertised, and a lot of the time, cops happen to be black. So what, are blacks killing blacks? Which they are in Chicago, but that's besides the point. And I said, so you're saying that if you punch my little brother in the face, then I'm allowed to go and stab your mother? And she goes, no. I said, well then, what would your argument of, oh, well, you know, they're only responding because of what the cops have done to the black people. That's exactly what Fraser Anning got in trouble for saying in the first place. Double standards. So, yeah. And then this whole thing with the vegans that happened in Melbourne. The vegans who like chained themselves or like wrapped their arms or whatever it was around. I didn't actually know anything about it. I thought it was a non-issue, but I'm seeing all these videos about it now. Yet, you know, they refuse to advocate for the life of human babies inside the womb, the voiceless. But animals are voiceless too. So if what they were doing was so noble, then why forget about the animals? Why forget about the human babies? Anyway, cook the vegans, meat war now. That's funny. Anyway, this isn't an official video or anything like that. I'll still put up my edited video. My video coming out this week is about religion. And then tune in tomorrow, guys, for my video with Keith Francis. He is one of the Sydney candidates of the Liberal Democrats, or at least he's on the books. And then the week after that, I'll either have Daisy Cousins live on my channel. If that falls through and that ends up being a pre-recorded interview, then I will have a former white supremacist on my channel. So I have two people lined up. So if you guys are interested in either one of those, tune into my channel for the next couple of weeks because it'll be pretty interesting. Anyway, I went for over 9 minutes. I didn't want to do that. Bye, guys. Hang on.